Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. We are approaching Sunfall after having crashed the Eclipse Focus Network. Because now that we've crashed the Focus Network, then the Eclipse agents won't be able to network together or communicate, and hopefully Hades will have a harder time seeing us through their focuses. So, without any further ado, let's head on there and see what Dr. Elizabeth Sobek was up to, alright?
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Is it even possible to feel homesick if your home no longer exists as you remember it?
Training exercise going on.
Better than living amongst traitors.
Wonder if they'll let me in.
Behave yourself, girl.
Yep. Apparently. Oh, look, a bunker. That's where we're going. Alright, let's start with the merchant. Just because, well, of course we've got a whole bunch of stuff from the machines that we killed and everything. So scrapper heart, yeah, I can get rid of that. Long leg lenses. I should be down to 80, but I'm at 82, so I'm wondering why. Did I miss one? I know where one of them comes from, that's because I have 3 things of Ridgewood, and normally, I think last time I only had 2 when I went down to 80, so I'm thinking, did I get... Ah, well, guess it doesn't really make that much of a difference. But maybe I got an extra long leg heart, but nope. And let's see, does he have like a Shadow Karja outfit? No, just Karja.
By this.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of Carja.
Stay off my focus. The machine.
If the Eclipse catches you here, you'll be lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that ring.
Working hard? Keep it up.
That is the legendary Sun Ring. And those 3 guards are lasting longer against that behemoth than I expected. The other really interesting thing I'm going to call out here is that cage in the middle suspended across above the sun ring. Somehow I get the feeling somebody ends up in that cage and gets dropped down into it. Alright, let's keep exploring. Let's see what we find here in Sunfall. That's just the other way up.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well.
In theory. It's a great phrase, that.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
There's gotta be more to this story.
Yeah, I get the feeling if I hadn't crashed the network, then somebody somewhere would sound the alarm. Hey, there's a box here.
Apparently we're entrusting Guerrilla.
So it wants me to go that way, so of course I'm going to go this way first. A green box. Yeah, 5% freeze coil. With what I've already got, that is useless. Useless!
Perhaps the ceasefire will boost morale. She got sick, then died in the night. She was old, but it happened so fast.
Those look like the stairs up from where that last training guard was, training exercise was happening. So of course, first thing I'm going to do, go down here.
I hope Bahavas knows of me.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Currents are looking for one of their own.
Let's talk to the crier.
Don't bother me, Outlander. All the bounties are announced in the throne room.
With Uthid gone, Sunfall feels even less safe.
Alright, let's go to the throne room.
Can you really trust that?
They like their stairs, don't they? Up, down, up, down. All over the place.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Itamen, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucian Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Itamen does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid, To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Sunfall is for true Carja.
For the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
Well, that was an interesting little event. I can tell Aloy's heart is breaking for Itamen. And that woman, very curious. Uthid, a well-liked Shadow Carja officer, has been marked for death by High Priest Bahavas. There must be more to this than meets the eye. I have a funny feeling that helping him out will be good down the line. So let's take a slight detour from what Silence wants us to do and help out Vanasha.
I never would have thought Uthid capable of abandoning us like this. Were I a gambler?
And they may be Shadow Carja, but they are still Carja. So Carja outfit it is.
Put the lifespan of this ceasefire at...
I can't believe Uthid would turn his back on us.
Apparently we're entrusting delicate matters to savages.
It just doesn't make sense. Would...
These angry machines we keep hearing about are Avad's doing. The sun won't abide apostasy.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Carja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Carja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Greenclimb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, He feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Itamen is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Greenclimb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Greenclimb. Good luck.
I used to think you got bad dreams from eating bad food, but what do you blame your nightmares on when you're starving?
Well, she is an interesting character.
There's no way to regain the sun's favor anymore.
Alright, let's go help Uthid. Love the lighting effects in this game. That's just gorgeous. I don't think I've been this way. No, I went around this way and then came up here. That's how it happened. It wants me to go all the way over there. Alright. Well, I'm going to skip there. So, see you on the other side.
3 dead trees. Just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here.
Well, there's the 3 dead trees.
These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the Greenclimb. Here they come.
I can see why they'd call it the Greenclimb.
Foot tracks up here. Time to climb. All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid?
Yeah, so it brought me up here. Why do I get the feeling I'm heading up into this area?
Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed.
What else do I have? That's the path.
Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up. A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Corn talks, hoping to scavenge.
Let's follow the tracks.
Oh, mine now. Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
Alright, let's see what he has to say.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the Sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itamen, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itamen's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
It's a girl! She's all...
So, first things first, I'm going to switch to the... Not the Survivor, the Protector. I have a funny feeling I'm going to be engaging in some melee combat. Oh, no, not melee. Ranged. Alright, so that would make it the Oseram Arrow Breaker.
It's up to you now, men. Rally! We can still finish them!
Sun's judgment upon you!
Move in! We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive! Got another squad on the way.
Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Snow's got a bite out here.
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marbles. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Take cover or take the hit. You're going down.
Not bad. To your left, but my marbles thrive on adversity. Step it up, boys.
There. Move in. Regroup! Gonna wipe us out!
For justice! If it... Press the advantage. It shifts like heat haze.
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
You choose to ambush me where I've got a wall to hide behind. Looks like this episode's going to go a little bit long. But I want to see this through to the end.
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard.
Hold up. I still want the loot.
Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
Alright, I see an archer, a melee, and a heavy. So I'm going to go back to the protector. Ow. Alright, let's try that again.
Kill Nora! Kill the traitor! Kill Nora! Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Take the fight to them.
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid. Make it hurt.
Merciful Usus. Yeah, he doesn't seem that that merciful. Savage Tarav. Yep, savage would be a word for it. And Relentless Shivan.
No space.
Alright.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence in your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Carja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shan, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Itamen and Nasadi? The Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Well, that's an interesting proposal.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Itamen.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Itamen is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Itamen out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, Three-Toe Huadiv, near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Huadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
What makes you think Avad will welcome me after I served his enemies?
He's a forgiving man. Just smile a lot. You can't smile, can you?
Getting cooler.
No, that's
dark soon.
That's a grimace. Nervous about going to Meridian?
I've been a soldier for 20 years. I do not get nervous.
Not even around a pretty lady?
I will not dignify that with a response.
Alright, so I'm pausing that, because I want to do an outro here, and they keep talking. It's awesome, but they keep talking. So you know the drill, click over there, and join me next time as we help this whole getting Itamen and his mom and everybody out of Sunfall back to Meridian. So you know the drill, click over there, and I'll see you then.